Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 10 Primetime Game Highlight Commentary live from AT&T and Levi Stadium, where we'd see back-to-back nights NFC playoff hopefuls would do battle as the Seattle Seahawks travel to take on the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings travel to Jerry World to take on them Cowboys. Now listen, I'm all for honing your craft, perfecting your technique, and improving your fundamentals, but this right here ain't it. Why you doing QB drills without the football, looking like you hip-thrusting poltergeist? I heard through the grapevine Casper the Ghost done hit up Diane Sawyer for a late-night ABC interview about he was molested live during prime time by Dak Prescott and Jimmy Garoppolo. Me too. Me too. Here come the 49ers, baby. Porn star Jimmy G looking over the middle, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Shaquille Griffin. The Seahawks take over. But wait a minute, there's laundry on the field. Holding on the defense. A motherfucker was holding an offensive motherfucker. Automatic first down. Look at this douchebag circled, participating in the Bow Wow Challenge. Let me hold you. Thus nullifying the dreadlocked interception. It appears this was all a genjutsu. Thanos, do your thing. Brett Maher lines up for a 57-yard field goal, but his leg is sponsored by NASCAR. All it's making is lefts. It's no good. Ensuing drive for the representatives of the Mall of America. Dump off to Dalvin Cook. He opens his Bible to 2nd Dreadlocks 2, verses 27. When performing coitus with a deaf woman, she'll never make a sound. Trust in the power of dreadlocks, you'll pick up consecutive first downs, as Dalvin Cook would bring the ball inside the 20 for the Vikings. Meanwhile, in Levi Stadium, porn star Jimmy G connects with Emmanuel Sanders, moving the chains for the 49ers, and it's time for a Christmas sing-along as Kirk family member Cousins would find Rudolph the Red Zone Reindeer in the end zone with a magnificent one-hand snag as the Vikings take a 7-0 lead over them boys. But what a catch though, all with one hand. It's like when you told your imaginary friend about the first time you masturbated. Bro, how did you make that happen? I did it with one hand. 49ers still driving 3rd and 5. Jimmy G over the middle. He's got Marquise Goodwin inside the 10. What happened to his hands? Chase McLaughlin would come out for a 43-yard field goal, kicks it through the uprights. It's good. 49ers take a 3-point lead. Ensuing drive for the Hawks, 3rd and 2.
Holy shit! Oh.
Well, damn, that was fast as hell. What happened to the protection? Look at the center. Homie was leaning back like Fat Joe. This is not what you want to see as a quarterback.
Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back, come on.
Ensuing drive for the team that's not a fan of 50 Cent because they're short a penny, as the most Debo of Samuels would catch the ball and carry it to the first 48-yard line. Then on the very next play, following an offsides penalty, Tevin Gary Coleman will run through a hole tighter than an incest relationship for a big first down. Meanwhile, in the land of them boys, down in Jerry World, Kirk family member Cousins would turn the Cowboys defense into a barbecue as he'd begin to matriculate the ball down the field, taking advantage of more Cowboys, taking out more Cowboys than Wyatt Earp and his friends back at the OK Corral in the late 1800s. Dalvin Cook would activate his dreadlock powers, carry the ball on a screen pass into Cowboys territory once again. The San Francisco Bloods in the Sioux Whoop zone. Porn star Jimmy G over the middle connects with Kendrick Noke Evan Bourne. He'd go into the end zone for the 49ers touchdown. They take a 10-0 lead. Nice double-digit lead you got there, coach. You're up fast, you're up early. It'd be a shame if you guys blew it. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
The Vikings in the Craham-colored zone. Rosetta Stoneheimer, motherfucker. As Kirk family member Cousins looking into the end zone, he's got Kyle Rudolph, the Red Zone Reindeer. For their second hookup on the day, the Vikings take a 14-0 lead. No. Darren Jones, Tank Lawrence, Van Der Esch, Stone Lee, Jalen Smith. You guys gotta play better. We're supposed to beat them boys. Lock them down on defense. We're supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Back the other way come them boys. 3rd and 6. Dak over the middle connects with Michael Gallup. He'd carry it into Vikings territory across the 50. But 3 plays later, Dak looking right. The pass is gonna be to his hands. Following drive for the Vikings, 3rd and 5 for...
Come here.
Ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
For Dak Prescott, this is much like sleeping with a woman who's into bondage, but she's also a kleptomaniac. You've got nowhere to go, and they stole his yardage as he'd be sacked at the 50-yard line. But on the very next play, Dick would look towards his right. He's got Amari Armani Exchange Cooper participating in the 10 toes down challenge to keep the drive alive for them boys. And 2 plays later, Dallas would take a visit to Cinnabar Island, not to get burned, but to take a look at Blaine's Rapidash, because Michael Gallup would gallop his way into the end zone like a horse and cut the deficit down to 7. Yeah, we finally on the board. Here we go, baby. 3rd and 3 for porn star Jimmy G. And just look at the protection. Nobody's getting pregnant on this day. He's rolling towards his left. He's looking to pick up the first down. He's got... Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson on the ensuing drive connects with player 1, created character DK Metcalf. Next, Cowboys possession, 3rd and 12. Dak escapes the pass rush, steps up in the pocket. He's got Gallup once again, picking up a Cowboys first down. Yet another 3rd down for them boys. Dak got more time in the pocket than hard candy at a retirement home. Rolling towards his left, he'd connect with Blake Jarwin. Another tight end, picking up a Cowboy first down to the 25.
Ah, friendly fire! They see me rolling.
Seattle still down by 10. Play action fake. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking to connect with Luke.
Shit out here, nigga.
Hut hut.
Fuck.
A Viking jumped off sides. I heard he don't got good feet. I heard he got corns. On the Cobb, that is. As Randall Cobb would catch a pass in the end zone, Dallas would even up the score at 14 apiece. Ha ha ha. You took your foot off the gas pedal. Gas pedal. We them boys. We got Dick. We got Dick. Amari Cooper. Randall Cobb. Blake Jarwin. Jason Witten. Tony Romo on commentary. Troy Aikman on commentary. We them boys. We coming back. We gonna win the game, win the NFC East, and then we go into the Super Bowl. Nobody's gonna stop us now. Porn star Jimmy G takes the snap.
Come here.
Butterfingers fumble on the play. It's recovered by Jadeveon Clowney, activating his dreadlock powers after reading his entry from the Bible. Haironical 6 verses 2. Nobody wants to sign Antonio Brown. He's a clown. Trusting the power of dreadlocks, you'll get the defensive touchdown. Whoa, did you just mention me? I think I heard somebody just mention me. If anybody was wondering, I'm now single. The best thing I ever did was fall out of love.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Since you want to be a f***ing clown, I thought I should let you know the circus is 9 miles in the opposite direction.
Think fast. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson throws the ball towards his left. He'd connect with player 1, created character DK Metcalf, but much like a virgin deep throwing for the first time, he's coughing up the ball. Fumbles on the play. It'd be taken away by the 49ers. Look how he doesn't go out of bounds. You see there's space. There's green in betwixt his shoes and the sideline. And look how he's robbed of his gold. Take the strength of the Black Panther. Takes the football away. Takes it and gives it to the 49ers. Meanwhile in Dallas, Kirk family member Cousins looking deep towards his right. He'd connect with Stephon. Doug Trio used TM 28 digs. Incomplete. That shit was down. No, fuck out of here. Look at the catch, though. He must have just got out the pool because his balls never touched the ground. It'd be a first down for the Vikings, and that put them in Dan Bailey's range. He'd return back to AT&T Stadium and put a 26-yard field goal through the uprights. It's good. Minnesota leads 17-14 going into the second half. We'd into the second half. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson takes the snap. He's got more time than a watch store. Sierra shot about 4 videos with the time he had in the pocket. He'd find DK Metcalf participating in the 10 toes down challenge to move the chains. Dalvin Cook would continue to activate his dreadlock powers and rub his nutsack all over the Dallas defense as he'd carried inside the 30. Hand off to Rashad Dollar, Rashad Nickel, Rashad Dime, Rashad Penny. Fumbles on the play, recovered by the 49ers. If the Seahawks owner was Jewish, he'd be the first penny they'd ever drop.
What the hell's happening? How did he fumble on that play?
Because our defense is balling, old man. And can somebody tell me why the San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator looked like an angry Jason Taylor? 2nd and 6 ensuing drive for the 49ers. Jimmy G takes the snap. He's seeing more hits than a batting practice between Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron. He'd be sacked. 4th and 2, Jimmy G connects with damn it, shit, fuck! Dan Bailey from 27 yards out kicks it through the uprights, and it's good.
Whoop they do. It don't matter if Dan Bailey make back-to-back kicks. Back when he was with the Cowboys, I remember his last year. He sucked with them boys. We don't need him anyway.
Ensuing drive for them boys. Dak play action fake to think he'd connect with Jason Witten, and he'd be hit tack on extra 15 yards for helmet-to-helmet contact. Toros, use headbutt.
Friendly fire!
Following the penalty, Dak Prescott play action fake. He'd find Amari Cooper once again submitting his application to the 10 toes down challenge for the first down. Here comes Seattle, baby.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Come here. Help me! Oh my God! Son of a bitch!
The Dallas Crips in the Sioux Whoop zone. Dak Prescott rolling towards his right. He's got Amari Armani Exchange Cooper participating in the 10 toes down challenge once again. Dallas takes the lead.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Needless to say, Amari Cooper doesn't get taken advantage of in his relationships because he finds a way to put his foot down. That's what I'm talking about! We got the lead! We got Vic! We got Zeke! Amari Cooper, 10 toes down challenge champion! With them boys! We going with the NFC East, then we gonna go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl! With Tony Romo on commentary. With them boys! Back to the land of homosexuals we go. Here comes porn star Jimmy G going down the field. Pass intercepted by Quandre Diglett. Use TM28 Diggs. When your last name is Diggs, you find a way to go from one location to the other. Kendrick Bourne's hands are just for decoration. What happened to his hands? Facing their first deficit of the day, Kirk family member Cousins rolling towards his right, looking to go down the field. He'd connect with his man to move the chains. Seattle driving. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson would dial up voicemail callers on number. Look what he does to this linebacker. Unplugged his controller, stupid. Brought it inside the 5. And Seattle on 1st and goal, 3 timeouts. Of course they're going to pass. Russell Wilson would look into the end zone. He connects with Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. In the end zone. Touchdown. Seattle, they take the lead. I really think these motherfuckers are incapable of learning. They're steadily throwing the ball. Dalvin Cook really been farting all over this Dallas defense all day. Like, I know they shoulder pads stink. And he ran over Xavier Woods. Porn star Jimmy G takes the snap, 2nd and 18. Butterfingers, Jadeveon Clowney would activate his dreadlock powers once again, force a fumble. Seattle takes over inside the 25. Alexander Madison would get the handoff, activate his dreadlock powers, run through a couple of Cowboys, go into the end zone for a Vikings touchdown.
No, his butt touched the floor. Look at the replay.
Well, I'll be damned, SpongeBob, you're right. His gluteus maximus minimus and cleft touchdown at the 1-yard line. The call would be
Reverse!
Seattle in the Python zone, Rosetta Stone Korean motherfucker. As Chris Carson goes into the end zone, Seattle extends their lead to 11.
Oh my God!
They actually ran the ball from the 1? Dreadlocks. Watch the dreadlocks. Activate your dreadlock powers. Dalvin Cook activates his dreadlock powers once again, rubbing his nutsack all over that Dallas defense. As the Vikings would regain the lead, they take out their Uno cards. Kirk family member Cousins looking towards his right, and Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, would tell him 2 for your mistakes. 28-21 lead.
Oh my God, we literally just had the lead.
Top of the 4th quarter, facing an 11-point deficit. Jimmy G.
Shit.
What happened to his hands?
2nd and long, Dak takes the snap. He says, I'll pass on that rush like a heterosexual man when it comes to poppers. Looking over the middle of the field, he connects with Amari Armani Exchange Cooper to extend the Dallas drive. But on 3rd and 5, Dak would take the snap. He's got no protection.
Gotcha, bitch.
Falcon kick!
But wait a minute, there's laundry on the field. Holding on the defense. A motherfucker was holding another motherfucker. That's going to be an automatic motherfucking first down.
Here I go.
Play action fake, no protection.
Come here.
Oh no. Give me that. I got this.
Falcon punch!
Grab it, Matt. Grab it. Hurry.
Touchdown 49ers, and one of the most bizarre plays I've seen all year. Russell Wilson lost it, the fat man took it, then he lost it, and the 49ers put it into the end zone for 6 points. They take out their Uno cards. They tell Seattle 2 for your mistakes. They'd cut their deficit to 3.
How'd that happen?
Dallas still driving. Dak takes the snap, looking over the middle. He connects with Randall. Corn on the Cobb. He'd carry the ball inside the 10. That would set up Brett Maher for a 23-yard field goal. They'd cut their deficit to 4.
All we need is one stop defense.
Following a Seattle 3-and-out, porn star Jimmy G over the middle finds the Deboist of Samuels, as he would star in a Cialis commercial, refused to go down and across midfield. 3rd and 2 for porn star Jimmy G. He finds a way to convert, as he'd find Ross Dwelly to move the chains. One quick look at those George Kittle highlights. Still trailing by 3, 3rd and 8, porn star Jimmy G. Chase McLaughlin would line up for a 39-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights. It's good. We got a tie game in Santa Clara.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Kirk family member takes the snap, looking to go down the field. He's got Russell. I turn the hoe into a housewife. Wilson play action fake, connects with Jacob. We don't wear Haynes, we wear Hollister. He'd pick up a Seattle first down. In Dallas, Dak backed up by his own end zone, looking towards the middle. He would find Randall Corn on the Cobb to move the chains. A few plays later, he'd check for Blaine's Rapidash, as he'd find Michael Gallup, and they'd extend their drive once again.
Flash Gordon approaching.
What do you mean, Flash Gordon approaching?
Dallas looking to take their receipt to the sperm bank, as they're looking for their comeback. 1st and 10, pass over the middle, caught by Armani Exchange Cooper. He goes to the 31. 2 plays later, Dak takes the snap, connects with Jason Witten with the worst attempt of a truck stick I've seen in my life. Retire, old man! Meanwhile, Jason Myers would connect from 46 yards out and give Seattle a 3-point lead. Ensuing drive, Jimmy G takes the snaps, got a man. They could have ended the game right there. What happened to his hands? 3rd and 5, game on the line. Jimmy G connects with Ross Dwelly. They'd keep the drive alive and move the chains. Very next play, Jimmy G steps up. He's got a man. Y'all are serious right now. What happened to his hands? 2nd and 10, Jimmy G takes the snap, looking over the middle. He'd connect with Tevin Gary Coleman. He'd break a tackle and move the chains into Seattle Seahawks territory. 3rd and 2, Zeke participating in the Frank Costanza challenge.
I stopped short.
4th and 5, Dick takes the snap, looking left, a pass broken up, turnover on downs.
No, the game's not over. We still got 3 timeouts. We still can stop them.
1st down for the Vikings.
Oh my God! Wow!
Dalvin Cook nearly blew it, and on 3rd and 10, he'd run absolutely nowhere. Dallas will get a second opportunity. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Help me understand the logic. You got 2 blockers out in front, over 20 yards of open space, and you call fair catch? You dummy! 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Porn star Jimmy G connects with the most Debo of Samuels. He'd spot the ball at the 30. They would spike it and set up Chase McLaughlin for a 47-yard field goal to force overtime. Meanwhile, for Dallas, Dak takes the snap, looking right. He's got a man, but I am flummoxed. Y'all really gonna sit here and keep dropping game-winning interceptions? What happened to his hands? 3rd and 7, Dak would elect to go short, thus setting up a desperation Hail Mary to end the game. Chase McLaughlin for 47 yards to send the game to overtime. He'd kick the ball through the uprights, and it's good. Back to the land of them boys, 4th and 1, game on the line. Dak stepping towards his right. He'd heave it in the land of them boys, and the pass is gonna be...
Give me that.
Finally, somebody's hands work. The pass is intercepted by the Vikings. They're gonna win. Oh, God damn it!
Everybody loves them. Tell me, can you stand up? Can you stand it? Oh.
Flash Gordon approaching.
What do you mean, Flash Gordon approaching?
Following the conversion by Flash Gordon, Russell Wilson would showcase his education from El Chapo University and pick up a few yards. However, the referees would call him down by contact. He does not get the Marshawn Lynch treatment. He doesn't get to keep going. It's going to be called a sack. It's going to set up 3rd and long. 3rd and 16. Russell turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking to pull out yet another miracle. Rolling right. He's got Malik Turner. He'd say Beyblade. Let it rip! He'd break 149er's ankle. He'd go down inside the 35. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Russell turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson steps up in the pocket, connects with Jacob. We don't wear Haynes. We wear Hollister. They're inside the 20. 2nd and 5. Russell Wilson looking right's got a man. Yoink. But he plays for the other team. The pass intercepted by Dre Greenlaw, and he says the jurisdiction here is it's 49ers football. The 4th takeaway on the day. Next score wins the game. Jimmy G looking left, connects with Raheem Mostert. He'd move the chains. Then on 3rd and 2, hand off to Mostert once again, but he'd be participating in the Frankenstanza challenge because he'd stop short, although he really should have got the first down. That would set up Chase McLaughlin for the game-winning field goal from 47 yards out, the same distance that just sent him to overtime, but he hooked it wide to the left. There's a Pidgeotto on the field. Look at the injured Robbie Gould standing there, looking like a bitch. Couldn't be there to make the kick for his team. The laces were out. The setup was good, but the kick went so far wide to the left, it landed in the motherfucking tunnel. Chase McLaughlin! Get off the field, young man! You're not built for this moment! Go home! Sit on the toilet and pee like a woman! New life for Seattle. Russell Wilson looking left. He's got DK What happened to his hand? 3rd and 10, new life for the 49ers, but Shaquem Griffin would open up his Bible to Chronicles 13, verse 7. Get that bullshit out of here. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. Seattle has new life. 4th possession of overtime. 3rd and 3. Russell turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking to utilize more magic. Slides inside the 40. Looking to get into Jason Myers' field goal range. Wilson would connect with creative character DK Metcalf. His hands somehow found a way to work on this play. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Chris. Turn off my car, son. He'd pick up a first down into the 25. Jason Myers, 42 yards for the win to give the 49ers their first loss of the season. It's through the uprights. It's good. Seattle's gonna win. Russell Wilson pulled a miracle out of his ass once again. Seattle's 1-2 stepping into the W train. The 49ers' first loss on the season. It's Milkomania in Santa Clara in Levi Stadium because Wilson and the Seahawks ejaculating L's all over the San Francisco 50-1s for the 49ers and the Cowboys. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
No, 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 no!
Why aren't you following me? I'm thinking about dating a city girl. Y'all tell JT get at me. AB got the meal plan, baby. I know you just jumped, baby. 11-11. Make a wish. My birthday 12-3. What y'all getting me? Y'all need my P.O. box? Check your DM. Period.
Man, what the is you talking about?
What's that?
I'm sorry.
Enough from the clown.
Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell's wrong with y'all?